We are still at the presidential luncheon and induction of new members. Right beside me is the president of Ilisan Club. Let's Election Club. Pardon me, sir. Let's hear from you, sir, about the club. Tell us about the club, sir.
The club is 60 years old this April. On the 22nd of April became 60 years when some young men came together, undergraduates or young graduates came together and founded the Luncheon Club as a club that will help development in the town, to help to provide leadership, because there were very few university students in those days or graduates. So they were like the forerunners. And so they came to bring light, to bring focus, and to bring their worldview and passion and youthfulness, into the development of the town. And they masterminded the establishment of the town hall, of the schools, of the secondary schools that we now have. So many things in the town. They awarded scholarships. They brought a lot of development to the town. So we're celebrating today the 60th year, and memory of many of them who have passed on for the foresight that they had, and that's it.
That's amazing, Daddy. So tell us about the current project that Ilisan Club is about to launch.
Well, we have several projects ongoing. We have a tree planting project which has been on for a number of years now. If you visit some of the schools and some of the roads, you'll find the trees that we have planted over the years. We are also, again, awarding more scholarships for Ilisan sons and daughters. We have one that is aimed at the youth empowerment, training them, giving them skills, helping them to set up businesses, and so on and so forth.
That's amazing, because I was about to ask about the roles of the club in youth in the society.
Oh yeah, we've always been youth focused, trying to guide them young, directing them, inspiring them on what they should do. We give a lot of career talks to school students and those who are in the university. We've always been youthful. We give a lot of scholarships. So we've always had a youth focus. But now that there's a lot of problem with unemployment and so on, we're now doing a lot on skill impactation and trying to get them off the hook of social vices.
We have seen the great people coming out today, and we've seen a whole lot that has happened, and we want to say you're a great person, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the presidential luncheon and induction of new members with Ilisan Club. I have the cabinet with me here. May we hear from you, sir?
My name is Oba Michael Olufemi Shonuga, the love of Ilisan, Daniels too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well. Still at the presidential luncheon and induction of new members. I have an amazing person with me. That's the treasurer to the Ilisan Club. Let's hear from you, sir.
Okay, my name is Kunle Shodipo. I'm the treasurer of the Ilisan Club, the chairman of ILSEED, that is Ilisan Social Economic Development, and I used to be the general secretary.
That's amazing, sir. It's been a whole lot of program today and amazing things happening. So tell us about the upcoming project that the club is about to launch.
Okay, the upcoming program, it's we have what we call Ilisan Social and Economic Development, the acronym ILSEED. ILSEED, the purpose is to empower our youth, to create economic development within the town, to look for small businesses and a way of creating cottage industries and empowering the youth. And this goes along with the program we had today, where we had the guest speaker. He talked about so many things: the distribution, logistics, agri. So ILSEED would ensure that we look for our youth who can tap into all these programs. We will come in from training, we will come in from skill acquisition, we will come in from creating cooperative society, we will come in from even giving them funds to be able to do whatever we have trained them to do. It's a big one, and it's a big project that the club is going to embark on now.
That's amazing. So how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
Well, as you can see from the program today, we had at least 5 ESCOs from Ogun State government. We had permanent secretaries. We have captains of industries. And in this club, we've had our president was a commissioner over 40 years ago. We have people who have influenced one time or the other in Ogun State government, in Lagos State government, and we have people who are captains of industries. Myself, I work with PZ Cousins. I'm the head of logistics, and we have quite a lot of people in different aspects of human endeavors. So we've made impact, and we'll still continue to make impact in our little way within Ogun State government.
That's amazing. So the president has put an amazing event today, and I love what I'm saying here. So what's the word of encouragement to the president, sir?
What is the
encouraging the president?
Well, the president is our father, and he's a fantastic leader, and he has done tremendously well over the years that he has been the president. He has taken us to another level entirely, and we can only pray for good health. We can pray for long-lasting life, to be in sound health, and that what he has impacted on us, we the younger ones would be able to imbibe it and impact it on other ones coming behind us. He's been a fantastic man. He's a father to us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
General Secretary, General Simo, all the way from Ilisan Club. Let's hear from you, sir.
It's actually the Ilisan Club, the foremost club in Ilisan and environ.
That's amazing. So how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
I would say that when you look at the founding fathers, their values and what they've passed down to us, I'm very, very proud to be associated with this club. I'm very, very proud to note that in the past 60 years, some people sat together to look at how they can contribute values to the society at large, not even beyond Ilisan. So I'm very proud to note that something like that happened 60 years ago, and today we're celebrating that. So it is our time to contribute our quota, and that is what we're doing today.
That's amazing. It's an amazing event today. So tell us about the current project that the club is about to launch.
For our 60th anniversary is actually a year-long program that we intend to do, and we're starting with ISEED. ISEED happens to be the Ilisan social empowerment project, which is meant to empower youth in the base Ilisan. It can be extended to our environment, but our attention focus now is to empower the youth in Ilisan, and we're looking at a massive investment in this project. Apart from that, we're looking at conducting consistent training to all our youth, career talk. We're looking at sponsoring some student scholarship. So much for this 60th anniversary celebration.
It's amazing, sir. So what's your word of encouragement to the president?
I would say that it's a phenomenon. My president is a phenomenon. My president has been an engine that has really brought us the movement that you're seeing today. Can actually be traceable to him, and some of us joined this club because we saw what he has done, we saw his input, we saw his values, and we felt that this is something that anyone that is aspiring to be a leader should emulate, and that is why many of us are in this club. Kudos to him and kudos to all the founding fathers.
That's amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Hello, welcome to the presidential luncheon and also induction of new members with Ilisan Club. I have here with me this amazing man. Please, sir, may we know you?
My name is Otumbani Ishodia.
Nice meeting you, sir. So tell us what brings you here, sir.
Yes, I'm representing Remo Development Growth. So I'm in the infrastructural department. So our duty is to monitor infrastructural development within Remo. And so we have been invited. Like this morning, we visited the airport, with the cargo airport under construction, and so we are back here to celebrate with the Luncheon Club.
Thank you, sir. So what's to the president, sir?
Well, I wish him well. They have started with this a very wonderful development. They have succeeded in bringing people from all over the world. Because I know people came from London, they came from England, from Canada, they came from the US. And we can see joy in everybody's face here. Thank you. Old friends that have not seen themselves in a long time are today reuniting. That's a wonderful one.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Presidential Luncheon and induction of new members with Ilisan Club. I have here with me this amazing man. Please, sir, may we know you?
Professor Atima is my name, from UI.
Nice meeting you, sir. So tell us the reason why you're here today, sir.
Well, I live in a place called Odogbolu, just a few minutes from here.
Okay.
And I was invited by the president.
That's amazing. Yeah. And what's your words to the president, sir?
Oh, I find him an amazing person, a former commissioner in this Ogun State, and a wonderful person to deal with.
Hello, it's Wings TV again, and we are still at the presidential luncheon and also induction of new members. I have this amazing man with me. Please, sir, may we know you?
My name is Toby Oshinowo.
Thank you, sir. And why? May we know the reason why you're here, sir?
Yeah, actually, we are invited as a member of the royal family. So they came to the palace to invite the royal family. So I'm part of the royal family of Ilisan Remo. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you, sir. So what's your words to the president, sir?
What is it?
Your words to the president.
Okay. To the president, it's an amazing occasion. And the president is actually like a father to us. And we believe by the special grace of God, he's going to take Ilisan Club to the next level that everybody is expecting.
Please, may we hear from you, sir?
My name is Toby Oduyale, a past president of the club and a trustee of the club.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us with you. And what's your word of advice or encouragement to the current president, sir?
Well, our main goal is the development of Ilisan town, and we shall not relent in this effort. So we need all hands on deck.
So what should we expect for today's event, sir?
Today we're going to have a discourse and also enjoy ourselves.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us with you. We know you.
My name is Chief Mrs. Yabo Kalejai.
Nice meeting you, ma. Let's know the reason why you're here, ma.
Well, my husband is a member of the Ilisan Club, and we choose to come to be partakers of the event, and I really enjoy myself.
Oh my God, that's amazing. May we know the name of your husband, ma?
He's Engineer Sunday Kalejai.
That's amazing. So what's your word to the president, ma?
Excuse me?
Your words to the president. What of encouragement?
Oh, they should keep doing what they're doing, educating the public, encouraging people to invest in Ogun State, because Ogun State has a better opportunity. They're so close to Lagos, and Lagos is already congested anyway, and people are moving to Ogun State, so they need to come up with ideas to generate money, income for the government, and if they do that, good roads, rail line, Now we went to the cargo airport under construction. Great idea. And Ogun State will be shining.
My name is Engineer Sunday Kalejaye. I'm a member of the Ilisan Club.
That's amazing, sir. So what should we expect for today's event, sir?
Oh, well, the lecture is going on and the talks is about the economy of Ogun State and Ilisan in particular.
That's amazing, sir. So what's your word of encouragement to the president, sir?
Oh, well, she's doing a very good job. He's been a childhood friend, so from my youth. I know he can deliver.
Oh, yes, I am one of the members, ideally an inductee for today.
So what should we expect for today's event?
Well, nothing more than that. TIC, that's the Ilisan Club, has been a leadership club at any point in time. I've been one club that have been making moves around the city of Ilisan and Ogun State at large. As it is right now, looking at what's happening today and the talk on the real estate and virtually about the land development as far as Ogun State is concerned, we are looking forward to a global explosion as far as development is concerned in Ogun State.
So how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
Thank you very much. Based on what you are seeing today alone, it speaks volume. And when we're talking about speaking volume, I will tell you that the club is actually more than an anchor to force the government into doing much better as far as development is concerned, in the area of real estate, in the area of works and every other thing.
That's interesting. So what's your word of encouragement to the president of the club?
Thank you very much. To the president of the club, I say a big congratulations for a job well done, for his ability to take the club through all the moves to this very present level, and I pray that God in His infinite mercy continue to sustain him beyond now.
Engineer Odegbo Olukoya, a native of this town.
Please, sir, are you one of the members in the club, sir?
Pardon?
Are you a member in the club?
I'm a member of the club.
Okay, sir. So what should we expect for today's event?
I joined the club in 1977.
Whoa. Honor meeting you, sir. So how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
My comment.
No, how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
They have a space setter. It's the leading club in this town, and indeed, they have contributed so much to the development of Ogun State.
Thank you, sir. What's the word of encouragement to the president? What of encouragement to the president of the club? Encouraging the president of the club.
Encouraging?
Yeah, your words to encourage him on what he is doing.
Well, he's been wonderful in leading the club to so many achievements.
Well, I'm Professor Adefulu Adeshoga.
Are you a member in the club?
An intending member, not really a member for now.
That's interesting. Okay, so what's your word of encouragement to the president, sir?
Well, the president is doing a giant and a great job, and we can always support him, giving him all the necessary moral support that he needs to take the club to, the next level.
Are you a member in the club?
No. I'm representing Remo GDF.
That's interesting. What's your word of encouragement to the president?
They should keep on the good work. He has been doing a very, very fantastic work. This is my second time of attending a program like this here. So, and I still wish and encourage him to continue.
Thank you, sir. So what should we expect in the event today?
So far, we have visited the cargo airport, and the Commissioner for Finance for Ogun State has been able to tell us all what government has in plan for us. And so it's now left for every one of us to go and look at what they can do or benefit from the program, especially the cargo airport.
Thank you. Do you think the youth in Ogun State, they are benefiting from this very club?
Yes. The club has been doing a lot of community work, and what I know about is that most of their effort are being targeted at the youth, so especially Ilisan youth.
My name is Engineer Olotu Oyekomi Adeboye Odugua.
Nice meeting you, sir. Are you a member in the club, sir?
No, I am invitee.
Are you intending to be one of the members?
My blood is also from Ilisan here because my mom comes from Ilisan. I'm from Shagamu. I know more about Ilisan Club since my childhood because one of my uncle is a member here. So there's nothing doing in Ilisan here that I don't participate in because I love my Remo land and I'm very happy and very optimistic. So anytime I see anything that is coming up in my mother's land, so I always participate, and try to take more effort in order to take it to the next level.
Sir and ma'am.
I'm Mr. Olale Olubenga Anthony.
Mrs. Olale.
Nice meeting you. Are you a member of the club?
No, we're invited.
We are guests of the Commissioner for Finance.
Okay, sir. Ma, how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
How has?
The club influenced Ogun State.
Well, I believe that, like every other club that is contributing to the progress of building the capability, the social togetherness of the people towards growing the environment and growing their people. I think the club has contributed its only two ways. The much that I know.
Thank you. Please, ma, what's your words of encouragement to the president, ma?
What I will say is this: the world is all about is revolving. So whatever we can do to give back to the society is very important. So we appreciate what they're doing. They should keep doing it.
At the presidential luncheon and induction of new members, I have here with me one of the dignitaries. May we know you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Engineer Femi Odumabo.
Are you one of the members?
Yes, I'm a member of the Ilisan Club.
Nice meeting you, sir. So how has the club influenced Ogun State in general, sir?
Well, the club is an elite club that is dedicated to service of the community. It's more of a leadership club, very interested in the advancement of opportunities for people. So, for example, the club built the first couple schools, primary and secondary, that are in the city, in Ilisan town. And these two schools have generated many leaders in the society that have gone on to become commissioners, MDs, presidents, and different things of different professional organizations. It has continued to inspire a lot of youth to take responsible life, and you'll see from the indoctrination today and from the resume of the people that are being indoctrinated that we do have indeed first-class personalities, accomplishers, achievers within the club and within the town. A lot of this is influenced by the role models that we have emanating from the Ilisan Club. So in terms of building capacity, it has done so. In terms of providing economic empowerment, it is doing so. In terms of also enabling awareness in different sectors like health, the Ilisan Club has leadership, promoting awareness of things like cancer, prostate cancer, good health care for yourself, even how to write your will, and it's done to the public as well as to members. So it's a good club.
Launch on an induction of new members. I have two of the dignitaries with me here, and they are so beautiful. Please, let's hear from you, ma'am.
I am Aderunke Manuel King.
I am Oluwakemi Osudelaniyo.
Oh my God, I love you both. And are you a member of the event of the club?
I'm a member by marriage, I guess. My husband is a member. He's one of the inductees today. So I would say I'm a member too. His name is Maria Detola Emmanuel King.
How about you, ma'am?
Well, I'm a daughter of the club. My father was one of the founding members. So I grew up around the club. I've always known about the club. And it's a club that I'm very proud of and have always been very proud to be a family of the club.
How has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
This club, I will say, is one of the most famous clubs in Ogun State, and that's what I have to say about it. Ilisan today might not have been where we are today if not for this club. They are the famous club, and most of the developmental projects around the town was influenced by Ilisan Club.
How has the club influenced the youth in the state?
To a very large extent, the club has provided employment, because some of the things they have done in terms of community development had engaged the youth in the city. So I would say it has, to a very large extent, provided employment.
It's amazing. Please, ma, what's your word of encouragement to the president?
Oh, well, they should keep doing what they're doing. And Ilisan is heavily relying on them. And their leadership has been so tremendously of help to the community. All the developmental projects within the town has always been through them. And if you look at the number of graduates in Ilisan, for the size of the community, you'll be amazed. But fortunately, for instance, when Ogun State University was created, the first vice chancellor is a member of the Ilisan Club. And all you needed then was your 5 credits. Go to Ogun State University, automatically you get an admission. So that really helped. And when late Mr. Dewale Sholari, who was the first principal of Government Trade Center Ijebode, the first African principal of the Government Trade Center Ijebode, was the principal of that institution. All the Ilisan young sons and daughters that went to the modern school, who couldn't afford to proceed to secondary school, he embraced them to come to the technical college, and they all took on one vocational training or the other. And majority of them are all over the world, especially in a place like America. And you will not believe it, that trade that they learned at that Government Trade Center in Ijebode then is what most of them are living by today.
My name is Architect Bola Hwadibayo, based in Lagos. I'm an architect for the past 35 years.
That's amazing. Are you one of the members in the club?
I'm not a member, but I'm a consultant to some of the members here.
Amazing. And what should we expect in today's event?
Yes, I'm highly impressed about the quality of people I'm meeting here, the indigenous and the collaboration between people. And in the past lecture, in a couple of 1 or 2 hours ago, I'm highly impressed by the development in Ogun State, which perhaps it wasn't obvious to people in the public. The Commissioner for Finance, Okubadijo, delivered a very good speech, which to me, I mean, if it's well popularized, a lot of people outside, they will know what Government Akwabedo is doing.
So what's your word of encouragement to the president of the club?
Yes, president of the club, Prince Adefulu, is well known to me. He's a revered personality, a lawyer, a golfer, and somebody I who had high esteem.
Of new members, I have here with me one of the dignitaries. Please, let's know you, sir.
My name is Honorable Kayode Amushan. Apparently, I'm an invited guest. I'm not a member.
Welcome, sir. So, how have you enjoyed the event so far?
Well, it's interesting, and I can say it's a welcome development, because most of the things they are doing here and they are talking about today, although I came in a little bit late, but it's all about improving the lot of the state, and I think the club has done perfectly well by so doing.
You think the president is doing well?
Well, the president has done very, very well by bringing all these things together, bringing the state together, and the state owners, including the citizenry and so many other investors, to come and see what the government is doing. You can see most of the companies that are displayed here. I know they are part of the sponsors of the programs, and I can tell you that the benefits of what has transpired today will go a long way.
Thank you, sir. So what's the word of encouragement to the president?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is something that should be done periodically, not just annually, so that the people can be aware of what the government is doing.
Presidential Luncheon and induction of new members. I have here with me one of our amazing minister. Please, let's know you more, sir.
Sorry, I'm not a minister. I'm Commissioner for Works, Ogun State, Ade Akisonya.
Thank you so much for the correction, sir. What's your words concerning the event, sir?
Well, I will not say there's a concern. I'm happy taking place, because what is going on in Ilisan and this particular program is a reflection of the achievement of His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun MFR. What he has done, how he's bringing the growth into Ilisan, and how it's going to affect the whole Ogun State and Nigeria. The economic impact, what is happening here now, you see change. in the people, in the economic power, safety, security, and it's going to translate to everywhere in Ogun State.
Thank you, sir. That's so interesting. So what's your word of encouragement to the president of the club, sir?
Well, the president, Prince Adefolu, he doesn't need any word of encouragement because he's doing a wonderful job already. And you could see how he's able to get everybody to this place. Look at the crowd. Tells you he's doing a very good job and he will continue to do that.
This is the annual presidential luncheon and the 68th anniversary of the Ilisan Club. The Ilisan Club was established in 1962, April 27, 1962. So it has come a long way. It has come a long way, and its membership are well-to-do people in the society, and especially you must be a citizen of Ilisan Remo.
So how do you see today, sir?
Fantastic. We've enjoyed it. The Commissioner for Economic and personal, I'm national economic advisor to the governor, has done so well. He has upgraded our information about the economic activity of the Ogun State government, and it's just a mind-blowing one today.
So once again, for the viewers watching us, what's the name again, sir?
My name is Are Adetola Olaniyola Onipekun Emmanuel King. I'm the GMD CEO of Adronoms. Thank you.
Creating very significant economic structures within the state. The airport is an economic structure that will make us realize revenue when it's fully concessioned. The Ekpe-Ijebu Road, the Aton Agbara Lusada Road, when we fully concession them, it will also bring revenue into the state. And the construction of these road projects in itself would have a significant multiplier economic effect in the area. So the value of real estate goes up. When the value of real estate goes up, I can charge a higher amount on land use charge. Businesses can be encouraged into those places. And when businesses are encouraged, when industries are encouraged, they employ a lot more people. The people will pay a lot more taxes. So that's, in a nutshell, is one of the ways we're trying to significantly increase revenue. We're on a very huge trajectory in terms of our IGR, and we're only just beginning, to be honest. Thank you very much.
The validation of Olokola Free Trade Zone, can you please expatiate more on this?
You know, Olokola Free Trade Zone is in the Ogun Water side, and is one of the projects that, one of the two projects that the investor that we signed an MOU with has planned to focus on in terms of the redevelopment. There are several components of Olokola Free Trade Zone. Definitely, you know, we're going to do it in phases. There's a deep sea port part of it. There's an industrial estate part of it. And there are other areas for tourist attraction sites and all of that. So we will do it in phases. The revalidation of the master plan and also the feasibility study is currently going on. And once that is completed, in a month or two, we will be able to develop a commercially viable business case, you know, that will help us phase the development of Olokola Free Trade Zone. It's a major asset for the state, and as you may know, that is the location you have the natural deepest draft in Nigeria. And so we have to take advantage of it. And in any case, as a country, Nigeria, how do we boast of double-digit economic growth without having these economic infrastructure in different parts of the country? We cannot achieve a double-digit growth on only Lagos Airport, on only Apapa Port. It's faster and cheaper to move cargo or to ship imports from China to Nigeria than to move from Apapa Port into some other places. The congestion is unbearable, and it's increasing the cost of doing business. If we're going to be globally competitive industrial destination, especially as a result of this Africa Continental Free Trade Zone, we have to take deliberate steps to reduce the cost of business and encourage investors to come and site their businesses, their industries in our place. And that's one of the reasons we're looking at these economic development clusters, Olokola Zone being one of them.
Okay, Mrs. Julie Adefulu, wife of Professor Adefulu, the younger brother of the president of this wonderful club.
Are you a member of the club, ma?
Not a registered member, but a member by extension as a family.
Yeah, but are you planning to be a registered member?
Sometimes soon.
That's interesting. So, ma, how has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
I want to say that my daddy, I should say, is my daddy. My brother-in-law is a game changer. He has really done a lot through this club to influence the youth, in particular this town. I know that the beautification of this town through tree planting and all are projects that he has done, and he has brought in a lot of eminent personalities to speak with the youth to inspire them to greatness. And the activities of this club has really impacted the youth. I can see a lot of them aspiring, to do things that are awesome, in this town.
So, what would you say, your word of advice to the president with what he has done so far?
Oh, I want to say that there's still room for improvement, because we say the sky is the limit, but for him, I know he's a game changer. There's no limits.
Sir?
My name is Chief Adeniyi Fagurala, the Oluwo of Relation, second in command to Oluwo of Relation.
Thank you, sir. Are you one of the members to the club, sir?
No.
Are you planning to be a member, Daddy?
Well, if God permits, I'm 79 years old in my this last March. So if God permits, I will be a member.
That's amazing, Daddy. How has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
Well, the club is first recognized in Ilisan, even in Ikane local government.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy about that.
What's your word of encouragement to the president, sir?
I wish the president long life and prosperity. More grace to his elbow.
Still at the presidential luncheon and induction of new members, I have here with me one of the amazing women, and I can't wait to know her.
My name is Joy Ayonote. I run CRSL, it's Construction Recruitment Solutions Limited.
Oh, are you one of the members in the club, ma?
No, it's actually a gentleman's club. It's a men's club. But today I served as a panelist and a speaker for the event. And as we know, Chief Adefulu is the president of the club and is the Ilisan club. And we were talking about the new economy for Ogun State. So I came in as one who's in property development to talk about my experience and share perhaps the positivity of coming to Ogun State as an investor. Yeah.
That's amazing. So what's your word of encouragement to the president?
To the club, I think he's fantastic. I've actually known Chief Adefulu outside as a golfer. So he's a keen golfer, a lawyer, and I knew that he'll do great things here. But he had been talking about this event for months, so I was aware of all the planning, and that's why I was happy to take part. I'm not from Ogun State, but I work in Ogun State, and I believe in their vision, and I'm very happy for it because my investments are here.
Daddy, please, your name.
My name is Sir Chief Festus Folari Shonaike.
Are you a member in the club?
Yeah, I'm a member of the club. I've been a member since 1972.
It's been a long years.
That's 50 years now.
Wow, Daddy. How has the club influenced Ogun State in general?
Well, as the number one in Ilisan, in every aspect of the life in Ilisan, Ilisan Club is number one.
Thank you,
Especially the members.
What's your words to the members? Word of encouragement to the members?
Well, this is a special period in the life of the club. The club is doing very well, both in the community and now our social engagements and all aspects of a club. As a club, it is a club on its own, especially the current executive members and the president in particular. It has been wonderful.
I'm Olushoga Otelaja.
What's your role in the club, sir?
I'm the liaison officer for Nigeria.
How has the club influenced the state, the Ogun State in general?
Well, the club is, you can see the club as a social club, but not really a social club. It's a leadership club. We are different from other clubs in the town because, like I said, it's a leadership club. Yeah.
How has it influenced the youths in the society?
Well, in the past, majority of the members here, they are old, and you see, youth are not coming in. Like I joined the club about 3 years ago, and you can see today, the inductees, they are all youth. And the majority of the youth in the town now, they are looking forward to joining this club. But there's one interesting thing here. You don't apply to join this club. They will sort you out, locate you wherever you are, and want to know how you are going to contribute to this club. For example, I have been secretary of this town, Ilisan Development Association, and right from my secondary school days, I have been looking forward to be a member of this club. And really, you see, the club that you belong to determines your importance in the town.